Come on, you chickened out.
Wow, what a special day we have ahead of us. First of all, let me introduce you to Stefano, my trusted mechanic here in Girona. How are you? How's it going?
All good, thank you, Daniel. I'm really looking forward to assembling this bike.
Very good. As you noticed from the Tuscan accent.
Pure.
Well, today is a special day because in some way life, even though I don't believe in destiny, is going to give back what my childhood took from me, and we're going to ride the bicycle of my dreams. Really?
Let's go.
Come on. Hey, cantilever brakes, fully rigid.
You see?
Mountain bike, hey?
You see?
There's a story here that I think I've never explained before. Very few people know it. People see me on the channel, on social media with a lot of bikes. People assume I've always had many bikes or been involved in biking, but it's actually the opposite. As a kid, things at home were just okay financially speaking. And my dad ended up having 3 jobs and my mom worked all day. To the point where when I was 10, I had to take care of my brother who was 5. And we struggled to get by. No vacations, no beach snacks, and definitely no money for a game console or bicycle. So I grew up watching my friends and neighbors learn how to ride a bike because everyone had a bike except me. And it wasn't until I was 12 or 13, which is already a pretty grown-up age, that a neighbor, a friend, he let me borrow, I think it was his older brother's bike, maybe a Beistegi Hermanos California or something similar. That's how I learned to ride a bike, thanks to them. Without them, I might have reached high school never learning to ride a bike. Because I didn't have one. And fortunately, I think when I was 14 or 15, my father, I think it was a raffle they held at work, something like that. He won a bicycle, and that was the first bicycle that came into the house. This was my first bike until it was stolen when I was about 22. I think this is the only photo I have. Well, it was a mountain bike, full aluminum rigid frame, cantilever brakes. I removed the logo because it was
spray painted.
Spray painted because I mean super crappy. But this bike, it gave me life. Because it taught me what freedom on 2 wheels was. To the next town, to see the girl you liked, I don't know, whatever. At first, no, of course, it was adult size. At first, I couldn't reach the pedals. And my father put some blocks for me. You know, those things that were between 2 pallets. He put them next to the pedals so I could reach.
Wow, that's so cool.
I mean, I was even embarrassed to go out with the bike. But with her I learned, and with her, wow, I think I had her until I was 22, until she was stolen from me. It was the best bike I ever had since it was my first. And then others came along, you know. Later on, I got into Trianlo. I was able to buy an aluminum bike with a carbon fork. You know, wow, man, that's awesome. You know, the carbon fork. And I bought that 1/15th hand. Then came the mountain bike competitions. This one was set up for me by Sam, who was the owner of the shop where I was doing my mechanic internship. This was much later on, but in some way I grew up with the frustration of seeing those kids having fun in the park. Back then there were no cell phones or anything. Everything was physical. With their bikes, making circuits, jumping, doing all sorts of things. I didn't have a bike. I couldn't. So I went with a skateboard. I don't believe in destiny or anything, but it's like life has given everything back to me all at once, you know?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just about to say, like, it's life, right? That you went from having a childhood, well, with a dream of you know, seeing everyone with their bikes, man, and you not being able to have one. And look at you now. That's awesome. Also, because of all the work you've put in, everything you do.
Yeah, no one has given me anything. That's it, of course. There's a lot of hard work behind it.
You have the chance to damn test all the bikes that come out here, all the new ones, you know?
But it's like a dream. Riding the bike we're going to ride today. It's a dream. It's the dream of that kid who didn't have a bike.
At 37, I'm making it happen, the midlife crisis. And that's why I chose every component, the frame, everything perfect. Everything I like, what I think is going to be best suited for me. I'll let you know if I got it right once it's assembled.
Let's see.
Tell me, why did you choose this painting?
This people might think otherwise, but choosing a bike for me, I think it's more complicated than for a regular user. Because I try out a lot of bikes, so I have a lot of information, a lot of different feelings about bikes and about each one of them. You'd want to keep one skill, right? Or something you like, and it's impossible to have it all in a single bike. So in the end, I decided to say, look, the bike of my dreams is going to be the most balanced one possible. Not just between aero and climbing, but also between fast and comfortable. I'm dedicating myself more and more to doing longer distances. I feel good in rides, in 200-kilometer races. I'm really getting into it, so I needed something that wasn't just fast, but that I could spend many hours on. And out of everything I've been able to try on the road in the last 2 years, there's the Aurum Magma. It's the one that, to me, has seemed the most balanced, in that sense. And then, well, the aesthetic style classic, it's something I like. I don't dislike low straps, but I've always liked high straps.
Of course.
I don't know, I'm drawn to all those feelings. Well, what do you think? Did I get it right?
Yeah, I think it's a very simple, but very technological.
Now!
And
It hides more than what meets the eye, doesn't it?
yes, that's right. And very good, very cool.
Very cool. You were about to say it in English. Very beautiful.
Enough. You know, in English it's just easier, but
Very good, very good, very good.
During production times, a hurricane of wind has come up here, and it's been impossible for Stefano to be able to listen to the record sound to make sure everything is in order. It even worries us that the bike might fall over this way. So we're going to look for shelter by some wall of the machine can poly. So that's it, to finish assembling the bike. Good. Should we move it, Stefano?
The interesting thing is that I was asked the same question yesterday or the day before about someone who is buying. They asked me if I put you between Shimano and Sram now, what do you think? Both have pros and cons.
Right now I'm with Shimano and I was with Sram for the last 4 years.
And to be honest, Shimano is much smoother in this drivetrain friction.
Specifically in the back.
Exactly. But the gear range you get with Sram is really good.
But the thing is, in my case, I chose Shimano, even though I really like the SRAM ecosystem. The batteries you can swap and all that. But if I want a 52, which for me is good on the flats, I have to have a 39, which is too big for me. And if I have a 35, I have to deal with a 48 on the flats, which for me is not so good on the flats. So Shimano is the only one that gives me the perfect combination with this 56 and then 36.
Yes, that's the perfect combination, I agree. Maybe in women's cycling you can get away with a 48, but there are some saying no. Like Elisa Longo Borghini, who is convinced of this, that a 48 is too small, but with a 10, that's the difference. With a 48 and 10 with SRAM, it's quite large.
I understand, but
At least I have tried all possible combinations. And it's easier to move a big plate in the front than a small one in the back.
I agree with you. I mean, I can't really explain it, but it has to do with rotation or something like that. I'm glad to be back with Shimano. I like that it's smoother. It's also a very durable group.
it's good, yes.
So that it lasts.
I'm glad we have the same opinion.
Yes, it's really good. There's also something with the top part of the brakes.
Yes, the ergonomics.
Yes.
Well, I can't wait any longer.
To hit the road and try it out.
Yeah, it looks fast, but we'll see. And what about the weight?
We have the weight somewhere around here.
And we're going to weigh it, yeah.
Great.
Albert, come over here. I'm going to introduce you.
And I think this arrived for you, Danny.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for a little package. We'll open it now. Well, let me introduce you to Albert, who's the mechanic here at Rocacorba Cycling. We've got a high-end dream build, really top-notch.
And I said, well, we need a place that's on the same level.
Yeah.
And this is beautiful, and well, I think it's a place outside of a workshop and all that. Well, it's beautiful to come and record and to be here.
It's really nice here. Honestly, it's really nice here. Both for working and for everyone who's here. Well, it's a perfect hotel, a bike-friendly hotel with some exceptional facilities here for the customer and for the bike.
Within a kilometer, you have the climb to Rocacorba, and in less than a kilometer, the Lake of Bagnola.
Mar de Déu del Mont Girona is 20 kilometers away.
The Pyrenees and the sea are both nearby.
An idyllic place.
Awesome! What do you think of the bike?
Impressive. And hey, I was going to ask you why the 45 wheels?
Well, it all comes down to the same thing, to that balance, right? Trying to have, once again,
I've tried wheels with various profiles, and in the end, and I was super old school, no profile whatsoever. To climb as light as possible, but you realize that a profile wheel, using flat terrain and the wind can give you an extra boost and synergy.
They help a lot.
And so in the end I say, look, a 50-55, no, because that's too much profile for me, and then sometimes they get bogged down when climbing.
But a 45 is perfect. And these Speed 6 are 45. Their profile, 21 millimeters of internal width.
and just over 1,200 grams.
This wheel is super balanced. And if I was looking for the perfect balance, I think this was the best choice.
And aesthetically, they're spectacular.
Yeah, and I think it even looks good with that 30 millimeter tire we put on. I'm taking a bit of a risk there. I've always used at most 28, but I've gone through the whole evolution. 21, 23, 25, 28. Hey, if the guys in the tour use 30, let's try it.
Of course.
At least we'll go downhill more calmly.
I'm sure we will, I'm sure.
I have a feeling this comes from Italy. This is what was missing to complete the first one.
pedals on, which we haven't done yet.
All right, it's complete.
Of course. And do you know why it's called Aurum?
No, because this is a question I asked him in an interview.
And he told me that this company was founded by Alberto Contador and Ivan Basso, and they wanted to make it clear that this is not Contador or Basso.
Basso has a brand.
Well, they wanted Aurum to be like
Their own.
But the bicycle isn't Basso's.
No.
It's an Italian family, a small Italian family.
Exactly.
Yes, it's the 68 brand.
I don't know.
I have the scale over there.
We just need to record a little more and then we'll go to the scale.
I guess between 6 and 8. What do you think? We just said coffee throughout the whole trip.
Again, that's how Aurum does it.
I thought I was underway. Perfect. It's not too tight.
Six, 9, 7.
What are you guessing?
66.
No, I don't think so. Some lights in the front.
I should know. If you don't get it, then I don't know.
This is all set up. Hey, I mean, the pedals are missing. They're not letting themselves.
We're still close to each other. 8-5.
What did I say? 8-7?
8-7.
What is that?
6.8 and 7.
6.8.
6.98.
They reach 7.05.
Yes, 6.79.
It's okay, numbers.
And you?
6.87.
Go for it. Daniel, no. And you?
Without pedals, I bet.
7, guys, 7.
Stefano?
Me, 705.
I think without pedals, 7200.
And what do you say, Nacho?
I haven't tried it.
Wait. Let me grab the camera. Let's see what Mr. Nacho has to say.
I say 7.3.
All right, let's go for it, right? Now this is biking. Everything's ready to go, 100%. With the pedals, Favero, with the power meter, with the bottle cages, with the Garmin mount, everything. It doesn't even reach 7.5. I'm satisfied. That was my target weight. You can remove things here as easily as going tubeless or installing an ultralight saddle. But once again, here I'm looking for comfort and I prefer to have half a kilo more and endure 200 kilometers. Rather than trying to have a Tour de France bike and then end up paying for it with my back or something else.
So I think for now it's a sensible choice.
Now it's time to relax.
All right.
Did you guys have a good time or what?
Damn, yeah, it's good.
It's cool, right?
Yeah, it's always nice to build a new bike, especially when you put it together with all the parts you want.
With all the little details?
Damn, yeah, that's nice, man.
And now I'm like that little kid I used to be and who wanted to ride a bike just looking forward to trying it out. Man, really cool. Well, let's see what people say in the comments. What do they think? If they think I made the right choice. If not,
I'm sure there are people who will say I made a mistake. I'm sure there are people who will say, a few, that I got it right. I'll be the one to try it out first. I'll tell you in the next videos.
if everything goes well, We already have a cycling tour with it this week, so...
It's going to be a good week of testing.
All right, guys, let's enjoy the views. Have a good rest. Bye. The problem is getting up now, huh?
All right.
The graduation cap. You know what's missing? The photo.